Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the pleasurable expansion. And now I actually want to expand on the view submenu. File doesn't cover that, so let me go straight to my collection. So in this section of the course, of the subset, we have seen this menu, the view submenu. You have the outstanding, or your collection, the periodic queue. We won't cover the neural queue, but just to let you know, there's a neural review feature. That will be the last feature you will learn in Supermemo, and that's the queue for that feature. Then, we also have seen the memorized or dismissed, taking part of the learning process or don't, then filtering by element type, concepts, topics, items, and tasks. And now we filter the rest of the things that we haven't covered and are still relevant. With the exception of search results. There's a section just for search in the future, and basically it's when you did a search and you get a, yeah, let's actually do it. Let me advance something. So I search memory. Okay, I get this. So next time I can go here, view, and search the results. These browse the elements collected in the last text string search. Here you go. The only difference is that the title becomes subset elements. And when I search is, let me cancel because it's longer, it's memory. Now the quantity is different because I cancel this manually because it will take too long. So what you lose is the title, but it's the same thing. Super useful if you have moved on, did something else, and you want to quickly go to the same place. Instead of searching again, you will just click on search results. There's a similar one that is last browser. In this case, it's the same because the last browser session I did was a search. If now I go to my, to my concepts, something quick to load, I have the 9 concepts. Cool. That means that now if I go to the last browser, are those concepts, but I can still go to my last search results. Because it's from what you did, that was a search, not a filtering or whatever. So I have access to this anytime, for my convenience. Not just that, I can go, do you see here, we have recent and other. So in recent, I have previous. Previous is the second last. The hint says, view the last but one browser subset. So basically the second last. If I click here, now it's the same of the concepts because it was the second last. Because the second last I opened was a search. It will be easier if now I do, the year 2022, let's say. Cool. It will be easier to identify by the title. So now, the last one, what was? The years, 2022. I have the search and the concepts. So can you guess what will happen if I do, again, the previous, the concepts? If now I do the last, hey, why again? Because I have reduced that. The second last was the concepts, but I triggered that, and therefore it becomes the last one. So it will be easier if I search different things. Let's say potato. I have potato, 206. Now I search second. So what's going to happen now? I did 2 searches, so the last search results would be, it's not the potato, it's the second. Nice. And if I go to view and the last, same thing, because I checked this again. And now it's still the last because I have opened it again. Nice. And now if I go to the previous, the second last, it's itself. It's once again itself. Because it's the second last and the last. Because I opened this twice already. Hope this is clear. In case it's not, I suggest to use this with your collection with meaningful example of yours. It will be a lot easier. Those are all the views that we have seen and the ones are reserved from when we are ready for them. So that's all for now, and see you incrementally.